Welcome to Black Love Matters, with a service of therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other.
I find Aaron and Brock Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who is you?
I'm Neil.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode, I don't even know what episode
424.
424, y'all.
We back. Well, kinda. We back, kinda.
Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black.
With no K.
No K. What's going on, baby?
We back. How I feel to be back now?
Weird.
Why you say weird? Time don't wait on nobody.
It sure don't.
And it just keep a tick-a-tocking.
It sure do.
So if it's something you want to do, y'all, you better go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. Because when I tell you the time don't wait on you.
Don't wait on nobody.
Because when we blinked.
It be gone.
We here. We already 4-6 weeks out. Mm-hmm. Not even some intentional, some non-intentional. Mm-hmm. We intentionally was taking a little bit of a break, but then life happened. Mm-hmm. But we said what we said. If we ever done, we'll let y'all know. It'll be an episode called "This is the last episode."
This is it.
So you will always know that. We got lots of stuff to catch up on, personal stuff, all the pop culture ish that done happen. Lord have mercy. I was just sitting behind the scenes watching. Honestly, I ain't get too involved in the foolishness of the pop culture, but you know what I got involved in? What? TV and books. Y'all seen Viola Davis fucking up Michelle Obama with the teeth? Cause you a did y'all watch it?
Cause you a coon.
Cause you a nigga.
I gotta find that.
Did y'all see First Ladies? If you need a show to watch, go to Showtime and watch First Ladies. First Ladies is highlighting Michelle Obama, Eleanor Roosevelt, Betty Ford. Is it just 4 of them? I think 3 of them. I think it's just the 3 of them. And everyone's playing the fuck out of their roles. Viola is tearing up Michelle Obama. Michelle Pfeiffer is playing Betty Davis. Not Betty Davis. Lord, did you ever say Betty Davis? Mm-hmm. Betty Ford. And I forgot the lady who's playing Eleanor Roosevelt, but she's one of those OG white women who don't won a lot of Academy Awards. So when y'all see her, you'll know who it is. It ain't Meryl Streep. It's one of them other old school, like in the 80s, she was huge. She playing the shit out of her too. Like, this series deserves an award. And what me and Neeram talking about is, first of all, we didn't know how to process Viola Davis. We didn't know if she was overacting, underacting, or hitting it on the spot. It was just the facial features of Michelle Obama. And we really forgot that Michelle was from the south side of Chicago. And Barack is a child of the world, meaning he's from Hawaii. Where are all the places Barack Obama say he's from?
Hawaii.
Chicago. I don't know. The Oz. I don't know all the places he say he's from. But Michelle, when I say Viola got in touch with the south side of Chicago, and the scene that kept going me, for folks who ain't watched it, again, we're not giving nothing away because it's their real life, it happened, or allegedly in some form, I'm imagining. But I'm sure she had this conversation with him. Like, I just do not believe that she did not have this conversation with him in some form or some fashion.
You were cool.
And okay, well, let me set the stage. And so Michelle coming home from work because she's a boss bitch at the hospital she working at. Barack Obama, he out here serving the people and all this type of shit. He running for president, and like Michelle Obama's boss is like, oh, so should we make some alternate plans for you, basically? And Michelle like, why, bitch? I came with this. And her boss like, ain't your husband waiting for the president of the United States? And she's like, she ain't said, but she's like, bitch, how many black presidents she done seen? He gonna make it through the first round, and I'm gonna have a job, and then Barack gonna be sad. I'm gonna have to hold down the fort. Anyway, she coming home because the daughters, because that's what kids do, snitch. Talking about, it's people with guns surrounding our house, mama. She said, bitch, what? On my way. She gonna come in, who's skinning and grinning in the library? Bo, Barack Obama. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. She said, nigga, where all this shit come from? Then they get in the kitchen, had a little heart-to-heart talking about, well, we know we agreed to the bullshit. And then she was like, oh, yeah, we agreed to it, but ain't nobody else got these types of securities we got, Negro. And then he was like, oh, well, it comes at the cost. You know, it happens to everyone. She was like, no, it don't happen to everyone. You want to know who it happened to? Coons.
You a coon.
Niggas.
You a nigga.
I replayed the scene multiple times. Did you find it there?
I think I did.
And I could not handle it. Who is it by? Is it under If it's under Showtime, they ain't gonna say coon and nigga on it. Mm-hmm. It's somebody else.
Yeah.
See if you can get the scene. We got to add to the soundboard. Mm-hmm. Is Amazon?
John Edwards have Secret Service?
Oh, there you go.
What about John McCain, Mitt Romney?
Probably not.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
You're a coon. You're a nigga. What about John McCain, Mitt Romney?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
You know why?
Why, Michelle?
You're a coon. You're a nigga. Running for president again. What about John McCain, Mitt Romney?
Probably not.
Yeah. You know why?
Why? Because you're a coon.
You're a coon. You're a nigga.
First of all, I don't think I've ever told Nero.
States.
Stop, Nero. I don't think we first got to add that to soundboard. I don't think I've ever called Nero a coon. Have I ever called you a coon?
No.
Will that throw you off?
Yes, it would.
What would you say? And he ended it smooth.
Yes.
He was just like,
What? Oh.
So that set the fucking stage. If you're listening now, it's Monday. They come on Sunday nights. You're only 2 episodes behind. So go ahead and get that. So stuff like that been keeping me above water. Like I really ain't been keeping up with the other type of bullshit, low key.
Add that to the soundboard.
What? Because you a coon. You a nigga. Why is this happening? That's sometimes I'm gonna go to my direct report, Sue Brown. They're like, why is this happening?
You a
coon. Because you a nigga. And I feel like their mama never told them that. Anywho, well, while we was out, because we had some stuff to do and we was, doing things, but should I even share this?
Yeah.
Nyambi was down and out.
Oh, what happened, Naomi?
The COVID done got Nyambi.
A scheme that Todd set up.
God. Let him go. Let him go. Let her go, because that was me. Let him go. Let him go. That was me. This was me, y'all. Let it out, Nyambi. Yes. Okay. Have we ever let it go to the... Nyambi done got it, y'all. Or had it. It was... I don't even know how to explain it. Niram, how did it go? Like...
Your ass went to work?
I went to work. And I caught it from the Silicon Valley.
You went to work on Thursday. By Saturday or Sunday, you were sniffling.
Got me at
and
work.
by Monday, you tested positive.
I was so pissed that it's like, of all places for me to catch COVID, I'd rather it be Tulum.
And you've been stopping me.
Or somewhere
and you've been stopping
where I
me.
would rather be.
And you've been stopping me from going to fucking
Then it worked. And I think that's what also put a badass taste in my mouth. To be like, something I got it from.
You done brought this disease to our household.
A nasty woman disease. Everybody was always rooting for you to do it.
Everybody always thought it was going to be me. Mm-hmm. But who it was?
Me?
Nyambis.
And I got it from where? The white people at work. Because it ain't no blacks. And y'all, I'm only going into work once a week. So the one fucking day to show fucking face, who the fuck gets sick?
Not just sick. Who fuck gets
got COVID?
Who catches COVID on their first day back to work?
I almost quit my job. But y'all know I'm trying to have a brown baby in the house and I like expensive purses. So I pedaled back. So Niram said it right. Went in on Thursday. Little scratch on Saturday. By Monday, I was what? Positive. And the fucked up part about it was later on in that week, we were supposed to go on we in the point where we're like, oh, the world's opening up. COVID rates is low. We've been, vaccinated and boosted. So let's go on a little, an intentional vacation. Like everywhere we've traveled has been like family. Like we're going to a family. We're getting to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the week before that, we was at a baby shower?
A family event, yeah.
Was it a baby shower?
Yeah. It was 2 weeks before that.
Oh.
Yeah. But like every time we travel was for family things. Like we weren't traveling for like, oh, this would be fun. Oh, let's go sit on the beach type stuff. Like when we traveled, it was like to Detroit to then be in my parents' or a close friend's house. Like we weren't going up and we kept our bubble tight, put it that way.
Right.
That's neither here nor there. But it got me, and I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I started not feeling good, and then I thought it was just a cold or allergies, and I was like, damn, I'm not going to be able to get on the plane because I'm not going to get on the plane with any type of ailment. Like, I have to get on the plane completely in good health because I just feel like something happens when you go 30,000 feet in the air that your immune system's like, no. So whatever you got going on, I feel like the plane amplifies it. And so I was taking a little bit of medicine, but then a symptom that got me was the tiredness. I've never been so tired in my life. Wasn't I tired now?
Yes.
Like sleep. Like I could not get enough sleep. And that was weird for me. And the thing is, I was slightly congested. I've been worsely congested in prior colds. I don't think I had a fever. Did I have any fevers?
No.
I didn't have any fevers. Maybe one time I think I maybe spiked in the middle of the night, but it was nothing like I had to take Tylenol or anything about. Like my body regulated. My symptoms were very mild, but it was the fatigue that really made me nervous. And we had some at-home tests that came back inconclusive. And like, that's what made me worry. Like, and then I had, thinking it's living in Brooklyn, on every corner they got a testing site. Sure. Well, now they do. Then they did. Now it's like they're fewer and fewer. I'm like, the numbers are fucking going up. Why is there less testing sites? And that's when they got me. And then I came back. How was it, Nero, when I came back and showed you? That's what I did, or you did it? You did. Yeah. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. It's the catching your breath in the back for me. All right, now. All right, come on.
I said, seriously, Naomi?
I said, no vacation. Cancel everything. And I was like, Nero, you better go ahead and get what?
Tested.
And Nero got tested. What came back?
Negative. Won't he do it?
Money resign.
Day 3, Nero get tested. What happened?
Money resign.
Negative.
Day 5, Nero get tested.
Money resign.
Negative.
Money resign.
Day 8, Nero get tested.
Money resign. Money resign. Money resign.
Day 14, Nero get tested.
Money resign. Money resign.
And lastly did what? Day 20, Nero get tested.
Money resign.
Do you realize this nigga say negative the entire time? Don't get me wrong, I ain't even finished my part. We have, we moved to a certain part of Brooklyn. We got a little more space. So I was able to kind of quarantine in my office. I literally slept on the couch the whole time. So he wasn't by me at all. But still, those couple nights before where I would assume I was the most contagious, we slept in the same bed. Niram, what you say saved you?
That fucking air purifier.
It did not. It did not.
The fucking air purifier. So we got this air purifier.
That's huge. It's probably too big for the room.
It is too big for the room, but I did that. And the motherfucker sits on our headboard.
Yeah.
In the middle of us. It's literally in the middle of us because it can't fit on the floor because you can only fit a queen size bed in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So it's literally sitting on top of the headboard, and it sits in the middle of us because that's where the plug is at.
Yeah.
So when Nyambi come back from work that day, it was already a little dusty in the house. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and turn this bad boy on.
Yeah.
And then she talking about, well, my throat feel a little scratchy. I said, oh, I'm gonna turn this motherfucker on.
High power.
We gonna sleep with this motherfucker on.
Yeah. Is that what you did to me? Ooh.
Saturday come, we just sitting in the bed.
I just laid in the bed. I couldn't do nothing.
We both laid in the bed. That air purifier was right in between us. It was just sucking up all the germs. The motherfuckers was trying to come towards me, and they was like, nope. Sunday come, sucking up all the germs.
I'm out the bed rolling. You like, okay, let's go do something. I was like, I can't.
And it's like, now I'm like, I can't record the podcast. I'm tired. Cool, sucking up all the germs. I said, keep this motherfucker on. I open this window.
Nero, open the window too.
I surely did.
Yeah.
And then Monday came.
Nero, I don't feel.
No, Nero, I don't feel good. I said, oh shit. I said, let me keep this motherfucking air purifier on. Sucking all the germs up. And I said, well, you should take a test. I did. It came back unknown. I said, what the fuck?
I'm a new strain. Ooh, Nero. You okay?
Yes.
This went down wrong throat.
The fuck? Unknown. Take another one. I did. That one came back unknown too. I said, oh my God.
I done created a new strain.
I said, well, update the app. Maybe you got that new and it ain't caught on yet.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, we have the Q test, CUE. If y'all want to look it up, it's nice to have a nice little at-home option too. Mm-hmm.
Near, why don't you take a test? Mine came back negative.
Oh. I said, ooh.
You
said, go take a fucking PCR test.
Go take another test. Well, I don't want to use it. I said, well, go down the street then.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go the fuck down the street.
I'm getting in line with the people.
She got on there. They said they let me know in 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm in my office, and Nyambi way down the hall trying to talk to me and shit. I said, FaceTime me. I can't hear you through all the masks. And then 30 minutes later, lo and behold, that motherfucker, here comes Nyambi. I'm positive. I'm positive now. I'm positive. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What you was? Should I finish mine and you tell how you felt? Mm-hmm. So I mean, honestly, it was just a lot of emotions. It was a lot of hurt, shame, and defeat and mental game, which was weird to me, right? Because my personal philosophy around COVID is nothing to be shamed about, is no hurt about. Like even like, I recommend people should get vaccinated in a booster if they're around immunocompromised people, right? Or if they're in a place where there's a lot of people going around. But in the end, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my thing is when people get COVID, I really don't care about vaccinated, boosted, and all that. I just want you to be alive and live to see the next day. And we need to move forward through that. And it was just very eye-opening to see that it took a while for me to extend that same courtesy and grace to myself. Because I think I was constantly going through my head like, shit, well, what did I touch? Did I touch my face? Or when did I take my mask? Like, it was just literally calculating all the things. And I just had to take a step back to say, listen, this is a pandemic, endemic, whatever you want to call it. And everyone needs to do the best that they can. But at the end, it's all about just standing alive and making it through it. So, like, I really had to, like, process through all of those things and just really, really unpack it. But I did it. Other than that, like I said, my symptoms were mild. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell or anything. It was just muted. So like you knew something spicy, but you didn't know how spicy it was, right? Like, or you knew something was seasoned with something, but you couldn't put your finger on it. But all in all, my symptoms lasted probably about 5 or 6 days, and then they disappeared. In day 10, I tested negative, and day 4, I tested again. I think it was day 12 or 14, and I tested back negative again too that day. So I'm super grateful for that. And the only thing that I feel lingering is the fatigue a little bit. Everything else is gone, but there's moments where I'm like, I'm tired as hell. Let me go sit my ass down, which is hence why the podcast was gone a little bit longer than we anticipated, because once we were back, then I got sick. I got under the weather, and I had to just really take care of myself and just navigate through that. But like, COVID is a mental game, and does people talk about how mental COVID is? Like the first couple days, it was just, I felt like I had insomnia because I didn't sleep, because I just didn't know where the symptoms were going. Because as they say, COVID treats everyone different. So it was just like, every time I was breathing, I'm like, can I breathe?
Miami, is this it?
Is this it? Can I sniff? I had a candle, I would sniff. Ooh, am I hot? Ooh, it was this constant checking in with myself and body that was really, really hard. But the biggest thing I got from it, I watched some amazing TV and read some great books. I think we're going to talk about some of it. Like we watched Ptolemy Gray, which was an absolute chef kiss. Like it was just some bomb television I got to unpack and watch. And books, I went through a couple books. I read Don't Cry For Me by Daniel Black, which is a chef kiss, which is about a book that surrounds a black man and his father's relationship, but it's through journal entries from his father who's dying. So it's kind of the father reflecting on his entire life and the decisions he made and the regrets he had about the relationship he had with his son. And his son is, I think his son's gay, right? So, and it's set like where the generation where the father was born around like the 1930s, 40s, right? So it's kind of that generation navigating through that. So it was super, super good. And then I'm finishing up just about now The Golden Couple, which is like a sci-fi thriller about like this couple in DC that goes to see this therapist that goes a little bit rogue in the way in which she goes about it. But because of that, you realize that kind of everyone has these secrets, the therapist, the husband, the wife, right? And then it all kind of comes together in a good puzzle. So I would say that was the one good thing that got me through. Like I was able to read a lot of good books, disconnect, watch TV, drank a lot of green juice. How much green juice I drink there? Lot. I was on green juice, NyQuil, and Mucinex. Was you surprised when I was like, I ordered from Press and I got all these green juices delivered? What'd you say when I got that delivered?
What the fuck is all these juices? I'm just watching documentaries of people who got COVID.
And I was like, oh my goodness, I went down the rabbit hole of that. I don't recommend it.
I told you stop doing that shit.
But one thing that I did find was people were talking about the help. Well, green juice helps regardless, sick or not, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting in there. So that's why we were going for a while, y'all. I'm healing. I'm just about there. So just keep me in your thoughts. Good energy. But overall, I'm doing well. And I am claiming full health very, very soon. Other than that, something I am looking for is Mother's Day. I'm spending Mother's Day with my mom and my god sister. And it's just been a while since we did it. Like, it's been 2 years since we've done it, and I just decided to be with them, be around them, love on them a little bit. So I'm sure y'all get a whole rundown once that happens. So that's why I said we back, kinda, because I know we're going into Mother's Day and Niram's doing some stuff, but we wanted to come back to let you know we ain't forget about you. And initially, I know we we're just supposed to take 2 weeks off, but then the 2 weeks turned to 4 weeks because I got sick and Niram had to do traveling. So we just wanted to let y'all know what's going on. Also, Gen Z is killing me at work.
Tell us more.
They're killing me. Y'all got to help me 25 and under. They keep coming to me and saying, with the work from home and this hybrid, what do I do about my career?
Okay.
That's what I said. I said, well, what do you want to do with your career? Like, shit, we've never experienced a pandemic and where our whole workforce has gone remote. I don't know. I don't got the answer, Sway. And it's just interesting of how I'll give you an example. It's someone, they report, I don't know, indirectly to me. So the person who reports into me is their manager. So I'm their skip level. So they came to me as their skip level and was like, I keep telling my manager that, like, I want to be, let's just say, a product manager or a program manager. And only thing I've been doing is this core role for 6 months. And I'm not seeing where there's growth potential because I was at other tech companies and I was leading more initiatives, but I come here and it feels as if I'm not. What the fuck you want me to do with that? And I put my Nyambi manager hat on, right, and said, it's not just about, first of all, you have to be in control of your career. So if there's anything that you want to do, you can't rely solely on your manager and or a company to do that. Like, you need to do your due diligence and figure out what are the steps you need to take, right? Or to get to the next point. How do you do it? Fucking Google it. Fucking go on YouTube. Ask a friend. Go on LinkedIn. Type in fucking Bing. Go, duck, whatever it's called. I don't know.
Duck, go.
Whatever. And say, how do you become a program manager? And I will follow the first 10 things that come up. But they came to me and like that was a complaint. Like, they were trying to like rag on a manager. And so I first gave that speech, and then I gave the speech to say, well, this tech company that you're at has a very different culture than that other tech company. So I understand that's how y'all did it over there. I wanted to be like the Source Awards. So if you want your manager all up in the video, diddy bopping, right? Like, then go over to them, Sway. It's not my fault that you didn't do your due diligence when you came over to this company to get this job. And also, you make way too much fucking money for what you doing. So I ain't really trying to hear that now, because it's niggas who've been working their entire life will never see the salary you seeing. And that's real shit. I got skip levels reporting into me doing highly administrative work for at least 6 figures, y'all. 6 fucking figures. And these are babies. They're like 23, 24, 25, making a solid 6 figures to do some very remedial task. For all y'all who listening, go to tech and look at entry-level jobs. See, the thing is, niggas sometimes work too much and they be like, oh, I shouldn't have this entry-level job. Listen, sometimes getting them fucking entry-level jobs, working 6 figures and taking your monkey ass home and taking care of your kids and your families make it worth it. Because sometimes I even fucking think about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm paid very well for what I do. Okay? That's why I listen to that bullshit. But sometimes I'm like, the high hundreds would do. 100K would do for me to come in, do this task that I probably can do while I sleep, have no stress, then go got all this free vacation time and then come do what I need to do. That might be worth the pay cut. Anyway, but the children only in the job for 6 months and say what they're supposed to do. Y'all let me know. Are you supposed to jump jobs every 6 months? Do you even become a subject matter expert in your job in 6 months? Because when I was coming through the ranks, it takes at least a year to know the fuck you're doing. Came to me straight face, and I'm talking about on-ramping. And our on-ramping lasts at least 8 weeks. So you're telling me after 4 months, you're a subject matter expert and you need to now know how to become a product manager.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out my office, my screen. You know, everything virtual. Delete. Poor connection.
My computer don't work.
So I'm honest, and the thing is, I don't like how the conversation ended. Like it was a little bit more motivating on her end, but I don't think I cut to the shit. Like I was like, you are in control of your field. You need to figure out the steps you need to take, and then your manager is a facilitator. Also, our company, the company you were at previous and where you're at now, are two different corporate cultures, and they're at two different places with leadership. So your company was a little bit more stable, where the company we're at now was going through a lot of leadership changes. Lots of leadership changes means lots of change of policies, pausing, just doing the bare minimum basically to keep the water afloat and out of the New York Times. That is the goal. Now, where your company was at, y'all have stable leadership, a clear vision. Things are going to be moving at rocket speed. And we'll get to that point too, but we're not there. So that's how I explained it. And it looks like they received that, but I didn't get to the point to be like, also, I'm not impressed with the work you've been doing. Because I didn't think it would be appropriate to say, like, is that what they teach you over there? Is this your king? Because I've seen better. What you think about that, Narrows?
You know, these babies, they go through this whole thing of being in this microwavable TikTok society when
your career is not a microwave.
Yes, it's something you're gonna do for a while.
You gotta slow cook that bitch. It ain't even no Instapot. You gotta get you the old cast iron skillet. Season the skillet, because some of y'all got rusty skillets.
Or it's not seasoned.
Put the butter in it. Let it get it right. Then you gotta put the meat in it. Sear it. Take the meat out. Put the vegetables in it. Then put the meat back in it. Cover it. Put it in a low oven and let it go 6 hours. Mm-hmm. She just cutting up carrots.
Yes.
Talking about I want to have a whole casserole. Bitch, from what?
She's trying to cook a brisket.
And I left here. I don't give a fuck. Go back.
She trying to cook a brisket in the microwave. Something that's supposed to be cooked low and slow for 36, 48 hours.
Yeah.
She trying to cook that shit in the microwave.
Tough and full of poison. Tough and full of fucking poison. Mm-hmm. But I'm also trying not to be that old curmudgeon auntie back in my day, right? Because the thing is, I don't think she should suffer. Like, I'm not telling you got to suffer or, you know, I want her to learn how to do the job. I'm not saying she got to cut her ranks to do it. Like, I'm not saying she got to do the grunt work and I'm not saying that. But truly, sis, are you an expert at your job? Yes. That's what I'm saying. And before you can say you want to do another job, just learn how to do this one. That's literally all I'm asking. I'm not saying you got to do this job for 2 years. Give it a fucking year.
At least learn how to do it good in order so you can chew gum and walk.
Yes. I love how you said it. Like, you have to learn the rules to fucking break them. Mm-hmm. That's why you're having a conversation with me and your manager, because you don't know the fucking rules. Mm-hmm. Learn them. Learn the rules to then break them. Instead of asking me, what are all the rules? And then you pick and choose what the fuck. What are you then? Sometimes I want to do a role reversal day on their asses and show them really how to work. So I'm processing that a little bit, but they just killing me. I notice they come on the screen and I feel like I glaze over and I start thinking about the squirrel out my window. I start thinking about what Hello Fresh meal I'm going to cook. I start thinking about if I got champagne in my fridge. I start thinking about what reservations I'm going to make for the weekend. And then by the time they come back, I'm like, who? I'm sorry, what was that? And then the last thing is the commute is not it. Y'all really be on them trains?
Yes.
Y'all, like, people from Brooklyn really go to Harlem.
Yes.
People go, like, to Jersey and Long Island and Governor's Island.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all really get on these trains?
They surely do.
Wow. And these Ubers really charging a grip.
They really is.
These Ubers literally charging rental car prices.
They are.
For a 3-mile trip. Mm-hmm. I'm really processing some of this stuff. Brooklyn, New York. Just getting around is tough.
That's why
for it to have so many options of public transportation, it feels tough still.
That's why I've been driving more.
I've had my first thing where I almost cussed. I was so mad I almost spit because I was coming from the food bazaar and my bag almost ripped. And I had to just carry the bag like, I don't know, like Mabel home. And I was like, this can't be life. Because if that bad would have broken the middle of that street, I would have left it there.
You would have left it there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't been it down. It was dark, rats, shit, God. People peeing. It belonged to the street now.
Oh, the whole grocery bag.
The whole grocery bag. And the thing I heard, it was like, I was like, fuck. How I'm supposed to get home? I almost called you, but I was like, for what? To stand there and let it rip more?
No, so I can bring another bag.
It's too much. All right, I think that's enough for me on my updates. What you doing there? Like I said, y'all, this is gonna be an update episode. We just letting y'all know we alive. Neil.
So while Nyambi's going through this, exile of getting COVID outside of her body.
Oh yeah, how did you feel about that? How was that for you?
It was a trip because we were supposed to be out of town. So with us being out of town, our food delivery got stopped. So it wasn't no more HelloFresh. It was no more
no grocery, no water.
No grocery. We get water, no water delivery. Because we was about to go on the vacation the next day. Or we was going to leave Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday? So it was no food there. We was going to eat out. And then here comes Nyambi. I'm sick. Help me, please. So I'm out here fighting for my fucking life. At first, it was cute because I'm like, all right, I'm going to order some stuff. And then here comes Nyambi. It's 10 o'clock. You starving me.
Hey, yo.
I said, the fuck?
I'm starving. You don't give me no water,
said,
no apples. I'm like, it's 10 a.m. I'm hungry.
I said,
and thirsty.
The fuck? Let it be another 10 a.m. on a Sunday. Your ass laying in the bed won't eat till 2 p.m. Talking about let's just eat love. Nah, it's fucking 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. First day of COVID. Now you fucking hungry?
Starving.
The fuck is this bullshit?
I did not lose my appetite with COVID. Starving. I was counting down the hours. Every 3 hours, I'm like, time for a snack.
I'm hungry. So I think that was the shit because it was a trip of just going to the store multiple times to buy shit. To make sure, or ordering stuff.
Yeah.
To feed Nyambis. And then the thing that pissed
what
me
you
off,
eating? What you mean to feed Nyambi?
This is my chicken. And the thing that pissed me off the most is that Nyambi take 3 bites and be like, I'm full. And then not be like, oh, I don't want to eat this no more.
Yeah, I don't like eating
for the rest of the day. I just made you this thick ass meal.
I don't like eating food more than twice.
I just made you this thick ass meal and you talking about you don't want it no more. You don't even took 2.5 bites. I'm full.
I told you I didn't need a ton of food.
I said, I can't just buy your ass a bucket of chicken and you just nibble on this chicken for the whole 10 days. Oh my God. Shit.
You said 10 pieces of chicken and every day get a different piece of chicken?
Yes.
Talk about now this chicken. That really bothered you?
Yes.
What was the hardest meal?
I don't know.
Or when did you know you was out your depths?
Oh my God. When the week was coming to an end and it was Monday and I was like, fuck, I got a meal prep because I'm going back to work and I'm doing everything. So I'm like, all right, I got to make multiple meals because Nyambi ass talking about she's going to be hungry and I ain't going to be able to make these meals on demand while she FaceTiming me.
What you mean by FaceTiming you?
Because Nyambi FaceTiming me talking about, I said, what the fuck is that? Use your words, Nyambi.
Yeah. Hungry. Eating the air.
I said, if you don't shit the fuck.
Oh, you ain't tell what happened to our daughter.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Finish your stories.
And so we do all that. And then, Nyambi ass in the damn office living room area trying to talk to me through the door. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I'm thirsty. Oh, please give me some medicine.
Because I used all our medicine.
I used all the medicine.
In elderberry.
Take my temperature. I said, I can't take your temperature. I'm just going to waste away here. I said, okay. Okay. Yes, just waste away, please. Anything got to be easier than this. And then here comes Nyambi on the mend. I think the first day she got a negative test. No, I think she got a negative test on Sunday.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm out. Because she's like, well, when can I come to the bed and sleep in the bed with you? And I was like, you got to produce a negative test plus 24 hours.
Yeah. So weird.
What?
I was like, that's not what the CDC said.
Well, this is what Niram say. I need you to produce a negative test plus 24 hours, just in case.
What'd you say? Revert? Like, oops, sorry.
Just
that viral logo back up.
Yeah. So, the day that she was about to come, that morning that she was about to come in with me, Niram, wake up. Our baby's in trouble.
Because we sent Mabel to daycare because we were planning on going on vacation. And we already paid for that.
Yep.
So we like, oh, sis. Pack your shit up. You going.
So, yes, Mabel's having diarrhea and she's vomiting all over the place. We separated her from all the dogs and she needs a bath because she's been vomiting and diarrhea so much. I said, okay.
What did you say?
I said, okay. I said, did she eat anything anything other than what we provided her? I don't know. I didn't work here last night.
Generation Z.
Can you talk to the person? She's not here and I don't have her number. I'm just reading you from the notes. It just said Mabel vomiting and throwing up and diarrhea. And you have to come get her because we got to separate her from the other dogs and the other dogs are coming. Okay. We got to take her to the ER.
That's Nyambi.
We got to take her to the ER. I said, all right, I'm going to go get her. Go get Mabel. She little trot on out from the back.
Niram won't go take her to the ER.
I wasn't.
What you was going to give her, some rice?
I was just going to give her some rice.
Till her sit down. Yep.
So then, get her. She got a little low energy, but cool.
How her low energy show up?
Because, she wasn't jumping. Usually, like, Mabel try to jump in my lap or whatever when she see me.
She just looked at you and said, fucking finally.
And just said, come get me. So we go outside the little daycare and 3 steps. Here she going with diarrhea. I'm like, all right, cool. But it's fucking blood. Mabel out here shitting blood, y'all. I said, what the fuck?
What was you thinking in your head?
I said, oh, Mabel done ate some glass.
Oh, glass?
Yes. Mabel got internal bleeding. She ate some glass. These motherfuckers feeding my dog glass.
What's it called? What movie was that where you just finally put the glass in the food and let them eat it slowly every day?
That's what they was doing to Mabel.
Yeah.
So I go back and I cussed them out because I was like,
how bad you cussed them out?
Because I was like, look at this. Come look at this.
Yeah.
Because she literally had diarrhea blood. Like, soon she's, come look at this. And oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
Here. This ain't just a shit. She done ate somebody's food.
Right. She's shitting blood. You see this blood? Oh my God. I'm going to call someone. You need to call
someone.
Whoever the fuck was here with Mabel last night and figure out what the fuck is going on. Because this shit is unacceptable. My dog is shitting blood.
What you thought you was gonna tell me, Nero?
Honestly, Mabel up out of here.
You thought she was going to the Savior?
Yes.
To the great beyond. What, did all dogs go to heaven?
All dogs go to heaven. Because I cussed that ass the fuck out. I said, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing? Y'all can't keep a fucking dog alive?
Yeah. Because I just assumed she just ate some food she wasn't supposed to, or like got into something.
Yeah. So then she throws up. And then they gave her a bath, but she wet.
Yes.
She stank.
Ooh, it was like they cleaned her with a water hose.
I don't know what the hell was going on. So she stank. She smelled like shit and throat. I'm like, did they not put soap on her? They should have sprayed her.
They could at least put some down hand soap.
Something.
Just use the hand soap.
Oh my God. Her smell was making me nauseous. So, luckily, I got this little backpack that I put Mabel in. So, I was like, well, Mabel, you're going to go in this backpack because I can't have you shitting and throwing up all over the damn car. I can't clean up blood in the car. So, you're going to have to go.
You said throw the car away.
Yes. So, then
you called me.
I said, yeah, we're going to have to take her to the ER. What? I said, and then I took these pictures. I said, Mabel shitting blood. What? Her throw up is orange and she's shitting blood.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We got to take Mabel. That's then Nyambi, are you just going to go straight there and I'm going to catch an Uber? I said, no.
I'm acting like it's the emergency vet, honey. I am not playing. I'm acting like it's a human.
Just take her to ER.
Just take it to the ER. I'm gonna just take it to the hospital with the humans.
I just need y'all.
I almost said just take it to the hospital for to take the humans at.
So I'm like, bring me some food because I'm hungry.
You're like, food?
Yeah.
Mabel's sick.
So then go take her ass to the fucking hospital.
Emergency vet, because her vet stay booked. And they like take her to the ER.
Emergency vet. And then $2,000 later.
It wasn't $2,000. It felt like it.
$2,000 and
what the vet say?
5 hours later. Talking about, this can happen when she's under immense stress or anxiety. I said, the fuck?
She said she was stressed and anxiety and refused and not eating.
It's like, was she eating? I said, I don't know. I just can't. I picked her up from the damn dog place. She came outside. She started shitting blood, and I got her ass in the car, and I drove straight here.
And then the daycare called and like emailing. It was like, yes, sorry, we looked at the cameras. It was like, Mabel hasn't been eating. So sorry, we should have called you sooner. So basically, Mabel pulled a Muhammad Gandhi and refused. I did a hunger strike.
Mabel was not eating.
All this in the span of 2 to 3 weeks. It was a lot, Nero.
Yes.
What were you unpacking in your head? And so basically, we got about $1,000 vet bill for them to put give her water. They gave her IV and some anti-diarrhea medicine. So they gave us $1,000 bill for water, Gatorade, and Imodium.
Yep.
And she literally was back. How long it took, Nero? 24 hours?
Yep. The day afterwards, she eating.
Running,
playing and shit, begging for food.
shitting solid.
Yep. She was in more pain when she got them immunizations than she was with this.
It's just been a lot.
Yes.
Go ahead. What's your other updates, there?
So we're doing that. I don't know what else didn't happen. Because it's just a blur. And then I went out of town. Where I go to Boston. So after all that,
I said, Niram, I think you deserve to go to Boston because you talk about you and Mabel want to go. I was like,
So the following weekend after that was Boston Marathon. So, between Nyambi trying to get back healthy, Mabel and working, she was like, well, we ain't going to record. We'll wait till the weekend. But it's like, fuck, I got Boston Marathon. So I went down to Boston. I ran the 5K and then just cheered on at the marathon. That was pretty cool.
How did it feel to have that staycation? Because that's what we decided. Niram was like, well, y'all can just stay in the suite. But I was like, I think you might need some alone Niram time. How did that feel?
It was pretty cool.
I know he ain't yarning in this phone. I mean, in this phone.
It was pretty cool. The Airbnb was real nice. It was in Cambridge. It was smooth. I think it's something about just being in the atmosphere of the Boston Marathon, right? Whether it's the energy from the people, understanding that people were trained for a while, like this is people goal races. So just to be able to like go and like just feel that energy. And this is the first Boston Marathon since the pandemic. Well, the first one at the time it's supposed to be. Because I ran around in October, but they're usually around
the spring.
Easter Monday.
Gotcha. Nice.
So that was cool, just to see a bunch of running friends, kick it with some folks, and just really relax, right? And then I met one of my homeboys, girlfriend, and she was a trip.
Yeah.
She was like, my daddy was from, a Nation of Islam, and he was, he was sent to open a mosque in Alaska. I said,
I wouldn't accept that assignment.
I said,
did he open it?
I guess so, yeah.
Shout out to NOI.
He was there.
Shout out to him.
I said, oh, okay. Cool.
That's a book. I thought she was about to say her daddy was a number runner. The way you was prime.
I said, this is an interesting story.
Did she tell you all the tea? Don't tell it now. But did she tell all the tea?
Just giving up the tea.
Allegedly.
So that was cool. And then we back. And then now I'm going out the country again.
Yeah.
For some business. So
I'll
be gone for another week.
And Nyambi and Mabel will be hanging tough here.
And then when I come back, Nyambi's going to her
hanging with my mom and
Mother's Day trip.
Yep. So we're rolling.
So it's been rolling, y'all. It's been a trip. It's been an interesting time. Throughout all of this. Yeah. So I'm just getting ready. I got packed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record this podcast, and then after the podcast, I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna be on the plane.
Yep, show Liz. Any Smitty updates?
Oh man.
Ooh, that mean he tearing them up.
Smitty.
Did you cancel for Monday?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Smitty won't keep charging.
Oh, Smitty.
He yawned one more.
God damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I'm trying to push through. But them yarns come on. Naomi ass over here drinking coffee. I don't know what the hell she's drinking.
I'm drinking turmeric latte.
I can go back to bed. What's going on with Smitty? I think one of the things we talked about was like this whole thing of like being a caregiver, especially during this whole Nyambi Mabel thing, right? Of Nyambi sick, Mabel sick, and now I'm the one that got to pick up and be like this caregiver and do it in the most extreme way.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean extreme way?
Because like there was no food here. Our refrigerator was empty.
Because we were leaving.
I know. And that's what I mean in an extreme way.
Because we usually have something. That's true.
No resources.
We usually have something.
I had no
Well,
resources.
who do you think keep the resources going?
I had no resources.
Who do you think keeps the resources going?
I know who keep the resources going.
Okay.
But I had no resources.
Okay.
And I had to fend and fight for my fucking life and keep you alive.
Oh. Keep me alive.
Yes. Okay. So that's what we talked about, right? And just talked about how, when you get in long-term relationships, you and your partner do come up with these agreements where, y'all do things that you won't necessarily do. And I think for me, like, I hate the whole process of cooking. Mm-hmm. I hate the cleaning part afterwards. I hate the
ideation.
Yes, the ideation of it. Mm-hmm. I hate that there's a flow with it. Like, I want directions. I like to just follow shit to the T, because if it come wrong, it ain't me, it's the directions. Mm-hmm. And with cooking, you can't just do that.
No.
You got to be tasting shit. I be using up all the damn spoons, all the forks and knives and shit cooking. By the time I get done cooking one meal, all the silverware and all the knives, everything dirty in the dishwasher.
Near almost run the dishwasher twice a day. I said, why are you going to run the dishwasher twice a day?
I said, I don't know how the fuck she doing this shit. So that's what we talked about with Smitty. Mm-hmm. And just working through that and just processing that. And it's like, yeah, like welcome to that now. Instead of Mabel, imagine the kid. It's like, oh, fuck.
Or Mabel not dying, Mabel young. Mm-hmm. So when we have a child, Mabel, hopefully, God forbid, she ain't going to be going to all adults go to heaven, the great beyond. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have a kid and Mabel take care of.
Right.
Maybe you can ask Mabel for help. All right, go ahead.
So yeah, that's the conversation I had with Smitty. It was pretty cool.
Okay.
Just to just talk about that, and just one of the things he was like, well, it sounds like you need to start to fend for yourself again.
Oh,
like, oh, okay. So you got any opportunities where you can fend for yourself, like without, i.e., ordering out?
He said Uber Eats ain't it. He said Uber Eats ordering a large pizza and a bag of salad is not gonna do it.
Ain't gonna do it. And I say, well, Nyambi's going out of town for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Well, sounds like an opportunity for you to fend for yourself then. I said, fuck you, nigga.
He said, do better. Do better.
Do better, black man.
Do better. All right. We don't got much for Pillow Talk. Actually, it was 2 shows I was interested in. Maybe we can give like a quick shout out to them. And then when we're back in a couple weeks, we'll unpack them more. Because I think a lot of these will be over. And we could just maybe instead of talk about the shows, we can pull out themes of them and we'll unpack them. So 2 things y'all should be watching. We watched, what is it? The Ultimatum. Mm-hmm. Y'all stop giving people ultimatum. It's an easy breezy watch, but it is intense. Synopsis is basically it's a show in which couples come on. One partner in the couple situation is basically like, you either need to marry me or we fucking done. And a part of that, they actually end up mixing partners, right? Mm-hmm. So you'll end up being with somebody else's partner that gave them an ultimatum. And the goal is it's multiple ways it can go. So you get with this person so y'all can kind of work through this ultimatum together to say like, my partner gave me this ultimatum, your partner gave you yours, or you're the one who gave it. What do you think? Like, what do you think about this situation? Like, you being around me for this short period of time, like, what advice do you have for me? Right? Like that type of stuff to work in partnership. Or you had the option to see if there's chemistry, right? Like, is there romantic chemistry with someone else that this person isn't the end all be all? And it is just an interesting concept. And I would love to unpack it with people. Like, I'm team no ultimatum. Like, if I got to give you an ultimatum, I'm just going to leave. Right? Or I'll pause there. Like, I think it's 2 sides to it. Like, I think maybe ultimatum is just a strong word, except setting clear expectations. And then the other one is Ptolemy Gray, y'all, with Samuel L. Jackson and Dominique Fishback on Apple TV. My Lord.
Yeah, it's real good.
It is so good. It's like 6 or 7 episodes, so it's a quick watch. It's based off a book. I think the author's name is Walter Mosley. You know, he's an OG in the game. He's the one who did like the Devil in Blue Dress and all that type of stuff. But it's based off one of his books. And it's about this aging man. So he's like in his 90s. He's kind of the patriarch in the family. But he has some form of dementia, Alzheimer's, and he's losing his memory. But there's this drug that they're creating in which he's able to get every single memory he's ever had back for about, a month's time. And so you kind of see him going through that process, getting the shot, and all these memories coming up. And through these memories, he's kind of solving this riddle he has in his head. So he's an elder that was born in like the teens. So like think 1915, 1919, that area, in which his family passed him on like this treasure, air quote. And so, when he was in his 90s, he was like, I had this treasure and I'm supposed to do something with it, but I don't know what a treasure is and what I'm supposed to do with it, right? So you see him like unpacking it. And then also you see him like working with his families and seeing how families lean in or lean out of caretaking and who's responsible. And it's just a really interesting television show and perspective. I haven't read the book. Actually, I never even heard of the book. So I think I'm actually going to go read the book to see like what's the differences and all that good stuff. But when I tell you Sam Jackson, Dominique Fishback, they need an Emmy for this one.
Yeah, they need some.
They played their asses off. It was so good.
I wish there was a second season.
I mean, I guess it could be, but just leave it how it is. It's so good. And that's all we got. So like, Pillow Talk, we'll unpack that more. And some other shows with some good themes. So, This Is Us, This Too Much. It's the last season. And we just seeing the demise of Kate and Toby. I'll pause there.
R.I.P.
We got some voicemails. Are we doing any of that near them?
Yeah,
or
got a few voicemails.
Okay, we'll do voicemails and we'll do 5-star reviews and emails the next time we're back.
All right.
Hit it.
Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, shit. My Skype acting up.
Oh, do we got to do all of it next time?
Yeah, let's do it next time.
Okay, we'll do all of them next time. And then maybe actually what we'll do, instead of waiting to the end, we'll start the show with all of them. And we'll go from there. And maybe it might just be a question show, because between all of the voicemails and the emails, we got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Skype just crashed on me.
No worries. Wrap us on up there.
Alrighty, as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email, blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything else, you can head on over to that website. We got that SoundCloud, and we got that voicemail at 508-784-1111. Once again, that's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember,
love is ever evolving. Peace.